Probably should have said yes, but I was like, I'm not doing it because if I don't get one of the big name free agencies back, I could at least get KD back. I wouldn't want MPJ or Dame back over KD. He still got PG. Very lively.
On the road, looking for a win against their Western Conference rival, the Dallas Mavericks are ready for this thing to get started. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for...
What does he have? Who did he trade? Did he trade Luka? Or did he just... No, he lost him in free agency, right? We did? I don't listen to you.
Tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some
He doesn't
terrific
have Kyrie, he doesn't
NBA
have Luka.
action.
Who does he have?
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. With that road trip behind him, the Suns ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Phoenix.
See?
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Possible, I don't know.
Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size. And
why would you
all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Crazy on these boards.
It's deflected. Outside, KD. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Lively pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on them.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Hardy. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks.
That's good.
Hardy, no good.
Yeah.
And here's Booker from the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Hardy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns on offense. Trailing by 2. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. The shot by KD. No good.
I just learned how to shoot.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Pass to Grimes. Here's Hardy. Here's Grimes. Done covering.
He ain't signed back in the league, so.
And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Man might be leaving.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
That ties it up. Booker's got 5 now.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Look how amazing he
Washington.
They done.
Here's Hardy. From 20 feet out. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Booker outside. That one goes. Count it. He's got 7. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
George looking over the floor. No good on the 3. On offense, here are the Suns. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
Damn.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And the Mavericks with some changes. To the paint. Here's Cole. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Keep you in.
Not too many can match up with Bol and close.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. .152 left in the first quarter. For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Simmons. Oh, here we go with Simmons. Nobody back.
Ben Simmons, unreal.
McCollum outside. Here's Sharp. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Beal. Here's Johnson.
Cam,
missed inside.
You bum.
102 left in the first. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bol. Here's Christie. Now Sharp. Got it. Good job in the low post. Sharp's got his second basket of the night.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Simmons left side. And he can't bank that one in. The Mavericks leading. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Sinks the triple.
Great decision by Bol at 7-2. He's got a view that very few have.
A man cannot guard KD. What do we do?
Now here's Simmons. Can they get it? And it's good on the way in.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Dallas. They're up by 2. From Footprint Center, back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And KD throws it down.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
There's the screen. And it looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
He's going to have to
Nobody
guard
better at
somebody.
getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything.
He's not good enough on
He usually gets the best shot available.
Never mind.
And it's good for two. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Mavericks.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's KD. Tough two from Durant.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. McCollum. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Pass to KD. Three-pointer. Christie with the rebound. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. He won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Christie. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Beal taking his time here. Outside Durant. Launches it. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Christie. He has 5. Here's Bol. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a move by Bol, taking the foul but staying focused to finish the play.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Suns.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Woods got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns. KD comes with the double team. Inside. Here's Prosper. Good D by Wood. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Johnson the screen. Durant with it. Now Bol defending. Back to Durant. KD so efficient in there.
It's obvious Bill is a bona fide scorer, but he's no ball hog. I mean, he's willing to set other people up, too.
Here's Christie. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Stop the three.
Christie's got 8 points.
Get in position.
Not
for
sure
rebound.
what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Down low. Here's Johnson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Suns lead by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Outside, Simmons. KD looking around. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. A minute 42 left in the first half. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Johnson wide open. He fires. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks trailing. And again, Dallas turns it over.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. On the wing, Johnson. Still yet to score. Iguodala.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And here's George. Pass to Hardy. Six to shoot. Here's Washington.
Hey, you need a board.
Goes back up. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And it goes down 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Hardy. It's deflected, and they get it back. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Oh,
shot.
just knocked down the buzzer beater.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And we'll be back with you shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Mavericks trailed by 6.
U-O-E-N-O.
Here's Hardy. They set the screen. Nailed from three-point land. Hardy's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Mavs. Now Johnson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass. can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Iguodaro. And here is Dunn. Booker outside.
Does that come with a screen or what?
And Devin Booker in the paint.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Pass to Booker. Devin Booker attacking. O'Neal wide open. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Harden. He's got 5. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Washington. And here's George. Dunn covering. Clock at 6. George, that's a two-pointer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. George has got his second bucket tonight. Booker looking around. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Got a piece of it.
Oh, my rookie don't know how to pass yet. That's really painful.
Washington with it. 6 points for him. And again, Dallas turns it over. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. Here's the screen to the inside. Clock at 4. Here's Iguodaro. Lively defending. Now here's Hardy. He has 5. Here he goes. Outside for George. Here's Hardy. To the paint. Here's Washington. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Mavericks foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Mavericks on D. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. The shot by Beal, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Christie. And the shot is good. Christie's got 10 points in the game. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Inside. Beal gets a wide open look. It's good from long range. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Prosper.
You all got it.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Christie.
Please.
It's hauled in by Wood. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And a wide open look for McCollum. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the brim.
Sinks the three-pointer. KD's got 14 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Second team foul.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. They get the rebound. Shot.
Killing us on.
It's enemies a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this,
standing out of bounds?
you look for every edge you can find. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Pass to McCollum. Puts up a deep three. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates
have
picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Second team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really
Why
get
the
up
fuck are
into
you
gotta almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
3-point field goal.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
Extremely competitive, partner, no question about it. Good stuff here.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. And yes, it's good. He has 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Christie. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
All our timeouts right now.
And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Make some noise, Phoenix, for your song breaker dance crew.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Attention fans, now the call is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Here come the t-shirts, everyone. Who wants one?
And the game Still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get...
Your son, 55, the Mavericks.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now, Booker. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Beal. It's Durant on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. That shot missing. The Mavericks leading. Outside, George. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Durant.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Booker with no one around. Misses the 3. Pass to Lively. Here's Hardy. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
And here is Beal. Booker outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Clock at 6. Here's Iguodala. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Outside for George. Fires it up. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington, got his man in an awkward position, and then drew the foul.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Booker outside. Takes it inside. Strong drive by Booker. Wow!
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Beal. Back to Dunn. Booker with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Shot clock at 5. Outside Durant to take the lead.
Excellent contest. Lively, an intimidating defender because he's so long and has great energy at that end of the floor.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Booker driving the lane, and good that time. Booker's got 23.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Booker converts on the break.
How about focus from Booker. I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Pass to Hardy. Shakes him. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Screen by Durant. Booker, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Looking to get back on track here. And that one's good. Hardy. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
KD on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Pushing it up. Pass to Lively. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And really just a great rhythm at the line. Whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Pass to Hardy. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
KD a screen. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. Here's Grimes. And that one is hammered home.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Booker outside. Outside Durant. A 3. The rebound by Sharp.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Suns on defense. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Hardy. Screen by Bol. Hardy, no good. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Timeout, Mavs. From our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And the Suns making a change here. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Pass to Beal. Kicks it out to Booker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
What? What? What actually just happened?
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Iguodaro. So we see the Mavericks get the win here.